Don't forget to do the gentlemanly thing and subscribe to the channel.
What you doing there, Commando?
Shh, I'm listening in on the gentleman.
What for?
In one of his earlier reviews, he ended it with him saying that he was going to review the Joker. But then he locked himself into his dressing room, looking at all the Joker media, trying to gain as much information as possible. And he's not letting anyone in. Not even me!
He probably just doesn't want unbiased opinions to say who's the best Joker.
So which Joker do you think he's gonna talk about?
Well, obviously he's gonna talk about the Dark Knight Joker. The Dark Knight's Joker is one of the most famous and influential Jokers of all time, and Heath Ledger pulls off that Joker perfectly. From the look, style, feel, and tone, he is definitely a standout among Jokers.
A lot of people like using that argument for that Joker, when the fact is, he really wasn't that good of a Joker.
Why do you say that?
Because he didn't really embody the Joker. Not Heath Ledger, the writer. I mean, seriously, what was that Joker's motivation? That everyone was just like him down to their core? Well, newsflash, that joke wasn't as obvious as it might look. And the one person he turned was Harvey Dent. And that guy had Two-Face plastered on him ever since they had the name Harvey Dent dropped in the movie, so he doesn't count. Heath Ledger's portrayal of the Joker may have been good, but if that is the only thing that people name that's good among 3 movies, then there's a serious problem with the writing, not with the character. And you really want to know the funny thing? Is that the Joker could have been fixed if instead of the Joker, they had Heath Ledger play the Anarchist, a lesser-known Batman villain that would have been perfect for the role that they were trying to go with this Joker. But no, instead we get a fan-favorite character stealing another Batman villain's thunder.
Okay, Smarty Pants, if you don't think he's gonna talk about the Dark Knight, which Joker do you think he's gonna talk about?
Well, I think that's obvious. Mark Hamill. If there's a more iconic Joker, then odds are Mark Hamill's probably already played it. Mark Hamill has pretty much become synonymous with the role, and for good reason. He's got a good voice, and he's also got a really good laugh. And not to mention that the Joker from the animated series is very well written, as well as having some pretty clever tie-ins with jokes. And of course, the Joker actually is funny and comedical. Hell, half the jokes he says don't even really hit point, but it doesn't matter because he thinks it's funny. And that's a core concept of the Joker.
Well, I do admit that this Joker definitely stands the test of time, and Mark Hamill is a really good actor. He doesn't really do anything new or different with the role, neither do the writers. One could even arguably say that the greatest and darkest feats of this Joker have been in the movie formats in both The Mask of the Phantasm and Batman Beyond: The Joker Returns.
I'll teach you to say he plays it safe!
Gentlemen, what's the problem here?
We're comparing Jokers.
Oh, well, if I'm gonna throw my 2 cents in, I prefer the Tim Burton's Joker. When we talk about Jokers that don't get into the limelight a lot, the Tim Burton's Joker is rarely the subject of discussion. He's the perfect blend of cynicism and trickster, much like the Mark Hamill Joker is. But we also get to see his origin story, to see who he was before becoming the Joker. And we see that he wasn't exactly the most sane guy to begin with. So it was just this incident that really pushed him over the level.
Well, yeah, while it is nice to see who he was before he became the Joker is one of the few characters in Batman we don't really need to know the origin story of. He's supposed to be a force of nature, unlike other villains.
Yeah, and on top of that, don't you think that they didn't really take too many chances with this Joker? I mean, he's very similar to Mark Hamill Joker, but he's just too simplistic to be believable. And even though he does fit the tone of his universe, he just doesn't really stand out. Maybe that's why people don't talk about him. If standout simplicity is all you desire in your Jokers, then maybe you should just go and watch the Adam West Batman. Oh, are we talking about the Adam West Joker? I'm always down for that. The Adam West Joker is definitely a lot more silly and campy than all of his previous and current incarnations. And to that I say, good job for them. They remember the fact that he's a clown and not just a crazy psychopath. I could never really understand the push towards making the Joker as crazy and insane as possible. He's an evil clown that plays pranks and causes homicide. We already get the fact that he's not all there. It's kind of nice seeing that among the library of evil psychotic Jokers. There's at least one Joker in the crowd that is just silly enough to just want to turn all of Gotham Bay into a Jell-O mold.
A Joker is the best Joker. Your Joker can't hold a candle to my Joker.
Heath Ledger!
Shut up about Heath Ledger. Mark Hamill's the best.
No! Dance, puppets, dance!
What the fuck is going on here? Gentlemen, finally you're here. Go ahead and tell these idiots which Joker is best. I will do no such thing. Because, you know what? No Joker is the best. The fact is, there's no such thing as the best of anything. There's just simply the favorites of anything. But when it comes to the topic of discussing what your favorite is among other people, no one is going to agree perfectly on everything. And thus your favorite feels like it's going to be under attack because they criticize your opinions and your tastes in certain characters. So ergo, there cannot physically be the best of any kind of Joker or character. But hey, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna tell you my favorite Joker. Kevin Richardson Joker. Huh? The Joker from the Batman series?
It doesn't ring any bells.
The one that ran from 2004 to 2008?
Drawing a blank here.
Oh, for goodness sakes, this one!
Step right up and explore the insanity. 3 shows nightly.
How exactly is that one your favorite Joker?
Yeah, I mean, he's so what? The art style? Art style should be the last thing you should consider when judging a character, especially the Joker. In fact, the more twisted look makes him look a lot more menacing, like he's some sort of real demon. And for those who are like me who wish to defend this Joker, let's use this as material. First off, he does actually crack jokes and laughs like a maniac.
Bad night, boys. Joker, hurry, uncuff us. Oh, I'll do better than that. I'll completely unhinge you.
And let's not forget the time that he wanted a ward like Batman, so he just picked up a random kid off the street and tried to turn him into a mini Joker.
No! That's right, Frankie. It's permaclown time.
And let's not forget that he had a specific hand in not only the creation of Clayface, but he also tried to kill the guy.
Never forget a face I've tormented. Speaking of happy days...
And then there was the time he tried to replace Batman and tried to turn Batman into the Joker, which is probably one of his funnier jokes.
I'm the Batman.
Joker has inexplicably turned to fighting crime. The crazed catch? It seems the offenses he targets barely qualify as crimes at all.
This Joker hits all the major points of what you'd expect from a Joker. He laughs, he tells jokes, he does nothing without a huge overlapsing joke. He's simple, as well as he's completely egotistical. This guy is made to be the Joker. All I'm saying is that everybody has their own favorite, and everybody has reasons why they're their favorite. But just because somebody has a favorite of anything, that doesn't automatically make that the best. And don't take it as a personal attack if someone likes something that's different from yours, or if someone just flat out doesn't like something that you do. Just let it go. So, I would get into more details about this, but it's date night for me, and what's a Joker without a Harley Quinn? Oh, Leslie! It's our last night in the DC Islands, so we want to go out in style.
Comb your hair and paint and powder. You act proud and I'll act prouder. You sing loud and I'll sing louder. Tonight we're setting the woods on fire. You're my gal and I'm your filler. Dressed up in your frock of yeller. I'll look swell but you look sweller. Setting the woods on fire. We'll take in all the honky tonks. Tonight we're having fun. We'll show the folks a brand new dance that never has been done. Ha! I don't care who thinks we're silly. You be daffy and I'll be dilly. We'll order up 2 bowls of chili, setting the woods on fire. La 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 la.